What up, though? It's your boy Wordplay, and I would like to welcome everybody back to another edition of Wordplay Speaks. Today's episode will be about Mother's Day weekend. It will be about Mother's Day. I would like to cover Mother's Day and talk about my mom's a little bit. Of course, those that follow me know I lost my mom's like maybe 3 or 4 years ago. So like Mother's Day weekend be kind of rough for me on different holidays, you know what I'm saying, especially around like Christmas and uh you know, so um also I would like to if you go back to follow my first episode. It was around my mom's birthday, you know what I'm saying? And I tried to do a show about her and her birthday, but nothing went right, you know what I'm saying? Tried to go to the Pistons game because she's a big Pistons fan. That didn't work out. And we tried to go bowling because she liked bowling, and that didn't work out. And then I tried to recite a poem at the end of it, and I messed it up badly. So I would like to recite that poem because I made a poem for her, like after she passed. You know what I'm saying? Like I think it was like the first year after she passed, around Mother's Day. So I just said I would recite it. Hopefully I don't mess it up this time because when I recited it, and it was also my first show, and it was kind of like, but the way it just didn't come out right, you know what I'm saying? So I said I was gonna practice it. I really didn't. I ain't gonna lie to you, I didn't. So hopefully it don't come out like it did before. Hopefully not, but we shall see. But I would just like to spend time and say, first of all, happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. Whether you're here in heaven, you know what I'm saying. Just happy Mother's Day. You know, it's not actually Mother's Day today, but it's the weekend of Mother's Day. You know what I'm saying. So yeah, I would just like to say that, and yeah, just get into it. First of all, I'd like to do my shout outs. Well, just one shout out actually. Um, to the cooks, like you say, like hey, check her out. You know what I'm saying? She cooks and stuff, and I'm also like the cameraman or help edit. Well, I don't help edit videos, but I do like and like the cameraman, whatever. And like you say, the food is good. Like you said, that last one, oh my god! I know I talked about this the last episode, but Jesus Christ. But anyway, that's here or there. You know what I'm saying? But like you say, check her out. It's To the Cooks. You can check her out on. She is on my subscribe button. I mean, some or not button, but you know what I mean. Her name is To the Cooks. Like you say, you check her out. Like you say, she has some good meals. Oh my goodness, that man, that last. But yeah, so um, let's get started. First of all, I'd like to welcome everyone, all the new listeners. Hopefully, you like what you hear here. If you do, hit the subscribe button. If you like what you heard, please spread the word. Now, like I say, Mother's Day is kind of rough. You know what I'm saying? Because uh, I usually be off. I had to work it last year for Mother's Day, and that was my first time working since my mom passed because it was kind of rough. You know what I'm saying? I had to keep going outside. You know what I'm saying? I had to keep taking multiple breaks. You know, going outside. You know, holding back tears. Like, and when I woke up that morning, it was kind of weird because I woke up in the middle of the night and it was this that Tupac song. What is the name of that song? End of time. End of time. That's it. End of time. For some reason, I woke up in the middle of the night, couldn't sleep, and then they had like an infomercial on. They kept playing End of Time. You know what I'm saying? So all day, I'm at work just listening to End of Time. For some reason, it was just stuck in my head, and I just had it playing over and over all day at work. Luckily, it wasn't a long day because where I work at, you know what I'm saying, it was like a busy weekend because I like you said in the last episode, I want to say where I work at, but I don't because I don't know if I would get in trouble for it or not. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, but it's like the Mother's Day weekend be like busy, and usually we have Mother's Day off, but luckily it was like a short day. It was like they had like a brunch, you know what I'm saying, whatever, and it was like a short day, you know what I'm saying. So I was able to knock them little few hours out. Like I mean, it was really like a short day, like maybe like 3 or 4 hours, maybe four at the most. But you know what I'm saying, it was just the fact of being there on Mother's Day, and you know what I'm saying, it's kind of like emotional. Had to keep going outside, you know what I'm saying. But luckily, I was able to knock them hours out, and then like on Mother's Day, you know what I'm saying, I give a shout out to all the mothers, and then I just get blasted like either you know what I'm saying, I ain't gonna say, I just say drunk, you know what I'm saying, I ain't gonna say the other stuff, but because I like, you know what I'm saying, I'm like, it's not about me because I'm not a mother, but I miss mine, you know what I'm saying, so I was like, hey, happy Mother's Day to all the mothers, and then I'm like, hey, I'm about to get messed up because I miss mine, you know what I'm saying, and that's how I usually spend Mother's Day, and then it's Sunday, it's like basketball be on, so I just, watch basketball and just chill out, you know what I'm saying, just, and then like, I take care of my make sure my sister is good because she help out and she like a mother figure to me, you know what I'm saying. So I make sure she good and like ever since she got married, my brother-in-law, cause I usually like do either I would cook or I would like get takeout or something, make sure she good, you know what I'm saying. But since he do all the cooking on Mother's Day now, you know what I'm saying. So I just buy like make sure she good, like buy her wine or alcohol. You know what I'm saying. I might get her like breakfast because she usually work midnights and she get off. You know what I'm saying. I send her some money so when she get off, she go like it's a Coney spot or whatever it's called, Rockies. She usually get go there. You know what I'm saying. Make sure she good. And then, like I said, help my brother-in-law with him like last year. You know what I'm saying. When I got off work, he was like cooking. I was out there talking to him. Make sure she good. You know what I'm saying, and my cousins and different mothers, you know what I'm saying, like mother figures, you know what I'm saying, to make sure that everybody good. So, but I just after everybody's good, you know what I'm saying, I just what I'm saying, put my mom was a big Piston fan, so I can't find every time I'm looking for my shirt because we had like these special made shirts, after she passed, you know what I'm saying, we want to put a repass and stuff. I can never find the shirt when I'm looking for it. If I'm just stumbling around, I find it, but so I end up just putting on some Pistons. You know what I'm saying? Like I got a couple of Pistons shirts because she was a big Piston fan. So I just put on some Pistons, and then I got like it's a glass uh like glass cup, and it's like a Pistons cup. I got it from work. You know what I'm saying? They was giving out cups and stuff. I'm like, oh, snap. So I put my alcohol in there, every year, Pistons, and just, do a toast, you know what I'm saying? And just get blasted, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Because it helps because, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, because everybody, like, you know what I'm saying? Will smoke, you know what I'm saying? Drink. And then, like, last year, like I said, I got up early enough where I was able to get off and still do that and then still be functional for Monday, you know what I'm saying. Like, because you know what I'm saying, but luckily this year I'm off on Mother's Day, so I work tomorrow, which is Saturday. After Saturday, you know what I'm saying, like you say, come back, make sure my sister's straight, you know what I'm saying, and whoopie whoop, and it's on them, you know what I'm saying, just chill, like treat it as a regular Sunday, because you know what I'm saying, we watching basketball, you know what I'm saying, eating good, you know what I'm saying. I don't know about this year because I'm not sure what my sister is doing because I think she's scheduled to work, but I don't know if she got it off. I don't know, but we'll see. We'll see. And plus, too, like everybody out of town because my kids in the BM, her sister is graduating and they just left. I think Thursday. And the friend I'm talking to, her dad is having a birthday thing or whatever, so she down there. I want to go so bad, you know what I'm saying? I done FaceTime her. They eating good down there too, man. I'm like, man. But you know what I'm saying? Like you said, with work and stuff, and I probably could have took it off if I wanted to, but I decided to just stay here and go to work. You know what I'm saying? I'm kind of sick about it though, because I should have went down there, and they in Alabama too. So I'm like, dang, man, she FaceTime me all the food. I'm like, man, next time I'm going, dog. Man, forget that. Plus, like financially, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm like, yeah, next time I'm going, man, forget that. But anyway, yeah, it's just gonna be, you know what I'm saying? I'm glad I got it off this year. Like you say, after I get off tomorrow, which is Saturday, you know what I'm saying? Make sure my sister's straight, everybody good. And then Sunday, just chill. You know say get blasted, think about my mom's, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Cry a little bit here and there, you know what I'm saying? Because I was good. What year was that? The first year after she passed, you know what I'm saying? It was a good day. Everything was good. It was nice outside, you know what I'm saying? Then all of a sudden, you know what I'm saying? It just hit me, all of a sudden, and just started just crying. Like, damn. Like, so it'd be like spurts here and there, you know what I'm saying? So, but it's like they say, it's better to just let it out and then keep it in because that's how, you know what I'm saying, people, you know what I'm saying, be frustrated and take it out on others and, you know what I'm saying, whoop whoop, you know what I'm saying? So, I will admit, though, I hate crying, you know what I'm saying, or at least saying I cried, you know what I'm saying, because it'd be nights where, you know what I'm saying, I just, I just cried publicly. You know what I'm saying? I mean, not publicly, not publicly. Sorry, not publicly. If I'm in public or something, I'll hold back the tears and whoop de whoop. Or I might, you know what I'm saying? If I'm at work or something, I might go outside and go to the bathroom or something. Whoop whoop. So I don't never do it publicly. I ain't mean that was wrong choice of words. But yeah, so that's how I'm pretty much gonna spend this weekend, like this Sunday. You know what I'm saying? Just you know what I'm saying? Even if my sister's not here, or whatever, I'll probably just get something to eat. Cause I don't know what the plan is. Cause I haven't really talked to my sister or my brother-in-law. Cause I don't know if he's gonna be here cooking or she gonna be off. You know what I'm saying? So right now, just playing it by ear. You know what I'm saying? Make sure she good. You know what I'm saying? I make sure everybody good. And like I say, just chill and get blasted. You know what I'm saying? Have my little toast. Make my little status on Facebook and yeah, then the rest is history. Like, but yeah. So again, like to all the mothers out there, you know what I'm saying. Shout out to you guys. You know what I'm saying. Like man, like without y'all, I don't know where we would be. A lot of people saying like father figures. It's both. You know what I'm saying. Cause it do take you know what I'm saying village to raise kids and stuff. Cause it's both. Cause I can see it with my kids and stuff. You know what I'm saying. They mom do a lot for them. You know what I'm saying. But at the same time, you need that father figure because even though she do a lot for them and stuff, she kind of spoil them at the same time. And then when she yell at them and stuff, they don't really, you know what I'm saying. But when I come through and be like, hey, what, you know what I'm saying, they hop up and like the other day, like they was over last week when we went to go see Thunderbolts, or whatever. And she like calling them, and they answered. She called me. I'm like, she like, well, ask your kids why they answering the phone. My daughter's right there, so I'm asking her. She's like, oh, my phone upstairs. Oh, she like, well, tell her I said call me now. You know what I'm saying? I just told her to call her. You know what I'm saying? I ain't put the now on it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't have to. Cause she like, oh, like, cause as soon as I told my daughter, she got up and went and got her phone. You know what I'm saying? Called her. She like, oh, you. I'm like, I don't have to do all that. She like, you ain't put the now on it. You know what I'm saying? Cause usually, I guess when she say now or whatever, you know what I'm saying, they know she for real. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to do all that. I just tell her, you know what I'm saying? Cause as soon as I said it, I didn't have to put the now on it. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, your mama said call her. You know, she got up, stopped what she was doing, got up, got her phone, and called her. And she was just like, wow, like, cause she really got to be like blue in the face, or you know what I'm saying, whoop 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 whoop. Like, I'm just like, yeah, your mama said call her, and then she got up. And I think she was reading something, or she was doing, I don't know what she was doing. I think she was on her lap. She was doing something. She got up, went got her phone, and called her. You know what I'm saying? So it's a difference between like mothers and fathers when it comes to certain things. You know what I'm saying? But mothers are always, you know what I'm saying, they're, you know what I'm saying, because I don't, you know what I'm saying, we not together or anything, and whatever, you know what I'm saying. I might get them, I get them every, weekend on the weekends if I can, during the week or something, or they, you know what I'm saying. But they mainly be with her because she got we don't have, well, I don't know if we got joint custody or not. Well, we don't. I think she got like mainly the main custody or whatever. But you know what I'm saying. I think we might have joint. I don't know what it's called. But anyway, I can like you know what I'm saying. Like we cool enough where like if something going on, you know what I'm saying. I might get them. Like my sister be having her birthdays, you know what I'm saying, or somebody got something going on, I'll go get them. Like last year, we went down and I went and got them for Easter weekend because we went to Kentucky and stuff. Like we got that mutual. We just cool like that, you know what I'm saying. And it wasn't always like that, but we didn't grew up and like you know what I'm saying. So, but she mainly have them, you know what I'm saying. But at the same time, you know what I'm saying. Like, so I don't know where we would be without mothers, you know what I'm saying. And like you say, fathers play a big role too, active fathers anyway. Because I'm like a midway active father. I ain't gonna lie, you know what I'm saying. I'm like, it's more that I should be doing, you know what I'm saying. But I am there, you know what I'm saying. And they do know who I am, you know what I'm saying. I am there, you know what I'm saying. I do, discipline them and stuff like that. Because he called me sometimes. Like I done had to get off work and go over there and whoop some ass, like dog, like, and especially if I gotta go, cause I'm all the way like west, and I gotta go east, then I gotta go back west, so I'm already pissed, you know what I'm saying? Cause she called me and tell me, especially with my son and stuff, like I don't really, like my daughter had to really piss me off to like touch her, you know what I'm saying? I probably shouldn't even mention this song, cause it was, oh man, you be beating your kids. I'm like, well. I mean, it's called discipline people, but anyway, like yeah, she done called me like my son, you know what I'm saying? Oh man, but. yeah, I really won't get into that. But she called me sometimes, so I'm already pissed because I had to go east. I mean, I had to get off work because where I work at is kind of like in the middle. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going west. I'm going west. I'm going east. I'm going east. You know what I'm saying? But if I had to go east, whoop some ass, and then go back west, oh, I'm already super pissed. You know what I'm saying? So she had called me. Well, go over there, do that, and then go back west. It's like, come on, man. But with my daughter, you know what I'm saying, I don't really, you know what I'm saying, if she say something out the blue, you know what I'm saying, I give her all the chance in the world. It's like that with girls, you know what I'm saying, daddy's girls, mama's boys, you know what I'm saying. So, but anyways, you know what I'm saying, I probably said too much, you know what I'm saying, but like, yeah. But it's Mother's Day weekend. Shout out to all the mothers out there, you know what I'm saying. Well, all the good mothers, you know what I'm saying, because it's like a few, like, man. But at the same time, though, when you think about it, though, like a lot of like, it's not. Well, it is like bad mothers out there because they rather be partying. You know, they got kids out here. You know, they leave them at home. They like 2 years old. They all left alone. Diapers ain't been changed. They out here partying. I ain't talking about them. It is some mothers that, you know what I'm saying, they do what they can, you know, but they have like mental issues because they like raising the kids by themselves. You know what I'm saying? The dad ain't nowhere around. Ain't nobody really helping them take care of. And then they have a mental breakdown, and it's like, you know, they take it out on the kids. Which I mean, it's no excuses. At the same time, you kind of feel for them because, you know what I'm saying, they actually like good mothers, but they have a mental breakdown because they kids driving them crazy. They ain't really had no outlets. You know what I'm saying? And it's like mentally it's like, oh, like that's if you had a kid 24/7 and then you gotta do this. You can't even work a job, you know what I'm saying? You getting calls while at school, and it's kinda like crazy, you know what I'm saying? So I kinda like commend mothers, you know what I'm saying, period, because it's a lot on their plate, you know, already. Plus, like I said, then if you don't have an active father figure, or not even just father figures, you know what I'm saying? Because some of them, you know what I'm saying, don't have like uncles, you know what I'm saying, don't have, or, and then a lot of people like, they don't, and then they be like too prideful too, because like it was a lady that, like earlier, was it early this year? I want to say it was either end of last year or earlier this year, where she was homeless, and she was like driving around, you know what I'm saying, and she like went to Greektown, that's a casino here in Detroit. She went to Greektown, you know what I'm saying, and parked the car, and just like was sleeping in the garage thing, whatever. But it was like super cold that night, you know what I'm saying? And she like turned the car on, you know what I'm saying, to keep the, you know, kids warm. She had like 3 or 4 kids or something, maybe five. So I don't know. It was a lot of kids. But she ran out of gas, whatever, and it got super cold. And she like, you know, had blankets, whatever, tried to keep them warm. And two of them, I think, two of the kids ended up dying. Cause one of them, she had wouldn't wake up, and she rushed. She called her best friend or something, and she came, took her to the hospital. Then when, you know, that kid's in the hospital, and then she come back to the car, I think she left the kids there. I don't know what happened, but come back, and one of the other kids froze to death. She was like, what? And then it's like she had a best friend that she called with her because she had to call her back with her, had to rush that kid to the hospital, and they both ended up dying. But the family didn't know nothing about it because they are like, well, it came out later, like, well, she didn't really say nothing because a lot of people, women are like prideful, and like, I understand you got pride, whatever, but when you have kids, you gotta like reach out to the family, even if the kids just stay with that one person, you know what I'm saying, and you do, because like when my I probably shouldn't say this. No, I ain't. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Because I was finna get personal. You know what I'm saying. Now I don't want, you know what I'm saying, backlash from that. Because I already said enough. But even if you have like family members that'll take the kids while you get yourself together, you know, but you really have to get yourself together. Like, you know what I'm saying, like grind it out. You know, shelters. You know what I'm saying, working. You know what I'm saying, and get on your feet. Until you get on your feet. I ain't saying just drop them off and leave them with like your uncle or something, and you know, just disappear while you out here, you know what I'm saying, doing this and that, partying. And no, I ain't saying all that. What I'm saying is, like, if it's a situation where, you know what I'm saying, like, you not comfortable enough staying with that person or something, or, you know what I'm saying, but don't turn your back on the kids, though, you know what I'm saying, because that could have been avoided. And then the killer part is, too, so everybody was like, why didn't she reach out to they got different programs, and she said she did, you know what I'm saying, but they was like halfway listening, and halfway, they blow, oh yeah, you gotta go this certain procedures. But then after they died, then they want to reach out and say, oh yeah, we like come on. And they all on TVs, on all different hotlines you can call or whatever. According to her, I'm not sure exactly what happened, but according to her, she said that she did reach out to the different programs and they sent her through loops, sent her, oh, you gotta go. And she like, you know what? Because there was another situation where, like after that situation happened, a cop, I think he was just driving or he was about to get off work or something. Somehow he ran into this lady and she was like walking down the street and it was like super cold. It's like January, the end of December, January, something like that. She got kids pushing the cart. He like, hey, what's going on? So he about to get off work, you know what I'm saying? So he like took his time and either did overtime or was off the clock or something. And he waited. He actually like sat there. He talked to the lady, found out what was going on. And he actually like found like even hit the process. He said even as excuse me, sorry. Even as a cop, the process that he had to go through with her, he like, wow, this is crazy because they still, even he's a cop, like he got his badge and showing him like that, and they still like, well, I'm sorry, sir, we still gotta. He like, come on, like it's crazy, and that's coming from a cop, and he's a cop, like, come on, you know what I'm saying? Is he still had to, it took him hours to find a, he didn't leave her side though until she, what I'm saying, in a program at a shelter or something. And he stay in touch with her, you know what I'm saying? He bought her some, he bought her and the kids food, of course, and bought them, you know what I'm saying? Made sure they was good before he got off, you know what I'm saying? Because he's like, man, I just don't feel right, you know what I'm saying? So he stayed like hours later, you know what I'm saying? Made sure she was good. I think he got her to a shelter or something, her and the kids, then they called and he called and check on them, you know what I'm saying? Whoop whoop. But if he didn't see her, no telling what would happen. Because they outside, she pushing a buggy and she got kids. I don't know exactly what happened, how she became homeless or whatever, but that's not the point, you know what I'm saying? It's like they offer all these different programs, but you got to go through loops and this and that. Like, come on, nah. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, shout out to all the mothers, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know it ain't easy, you know what I'm saying? So, and it's not easy being a father either, but we ain't gonna talk about that on Father's Day, you know what I'm saying? Right now, it's all about the mothers. So, um, yeah, so it's not easy being a mother, you know what I'm saying? And like, man, like, it's crazy because you gotta deal with all this. Like, and then you always got them smart addicts like, well, you thought about that for your kids. Like, come on, man. You can't say that, man. Like, especially like in a lot of situations, like kids just came up, like you just messing around. They say, and a lot of people don't even either don't believe in abortions or they kept the kids trying to, you know what I'm saying, keep the relationship going or whatever, you know what I'm saying. But I mean, you live and learn, you know what I'm saying. You can't, the situation, people be like, oh man, you should have thought about that before. Like you can't, like, nah, bruh. Like it don't work that way. Cause you know what I'm saying. Like I ain't gonna lie, I love my kids to death. I love them, but they was not playing. Neither one of them. You know what I'm saying. Like, but you know what I'm saying. Cause everybody like, you don't need more kids. Like I didn't plan on having these two. Like what? Like it just happened. You know what I'm saying. And everybody was like shocked actually because you know what I'm saying. I'm a homebody. I'm a loner. You know what I'm saying. And people didn't think I was like. They didn't think I was sexually active. They like, what? And I found out I had kids. They're like, wait, what? Like you? Like, yeah, man. Like, sure you look like, yes, they are mine. Yes. Oh man. So, you know what I'm saying. So, yeah, shout out to mothers though. You know what I'm saying. Oh, I would like you say, you know what I'm saying. Mother's Day weekend, you know what I'm saying. It's kind of tough because, like you say, like I make sure like everybody's good. Like my BM is good. Like you say, it's kind of different this year because they are out of town. Um, I usually like to either get the kids or you know what I'm saying. If I don't have them, make sure the BM and my sister is good, and pretty much all the mothers out there, mother figures, not just you know what I'm saying, but like you say, it's really tough when you like lose a mother and stuff like that, like Mother's Day weekend. Oh, I do not like everybody like go out to eat like on Mother's Day. No, we usually just like you say. I make sure I either cook or order out or something. But Mother going out on Mother's Day weekend, that's man, no. Like, damn, them restaurants be off the track. Now, what I did find out though is it's mainly the brunches though, because like one year, I think my dad or somebody we went out to eat, but we went out like later on in the day, like during dinner. It's still busy, but it's not as busy as a brunch. You know what I'm saying? Cause we like had a little wait, whatever, but it wasn't like brunch is like, man, Mother's Day. Whoo, man, we like never again. I mean, you talking about everything be full. I mean, like man, from even like White Castles might be packed on Mother's Day. Like what? Oh, it was an incident. Okay, like okay, I had to work one Mother's Day. This was like I was at Greek Town. You know what I'm saying? No. It wasn't even Greek Town. It was I was at a restaurant called Seldom Blues. It was in the Renaissance building. And I ain't had to be in it until like later on. So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna treat my mom out to go. It was a Coney spot on the we stayed on the east side at the time, so it was on Jefferson. And all I had to do was like, and then it wasn't far from Renaissance, so I just had to go down to Jefferson. We went to the Coney, and then I went to work after that. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't had to be in until like 11 or 12 or something. So I'm like, oh, let me treat my mom's out to brunch or. And it was kind of low key too because it wasn't nobody in there. You know what I'm saying? It was kind of it was well. I ain't gonna say it wasn't nobody in there. It was kind of busy, but it wasn't like we had a long wait. You know what I'm saying? Whoop whoop. So, my mom's used my card, whatever. Cause I had a bank card. I let her use the card because I think I let her order something. It was something like Saturday night or something that it was something. Anyway, when it was time to pay, my mom still had my card, and so the lady seen her pulling out her the card, and she started cussing me out like, oh really, on Mother's Day, really on Mother's Day you gonna have her pay on Mother's Day? Like, lady, look at the name on the card. She looked at the name of the card, and it was my name, you know what I'm saying? And she like, oh. So yeah, she lost a tip, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, dog, you need to mind your. I seen where she was coming from. At the same time, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You overstepping, you know what I'm saying? Like, you just mind your business. You could have kept that to yourself. And I even lost a tip. I wasn't gonna tip you and stuff. I'm like, nah, forget that. But you know what I'm saying? I see where she was coming from though, because she was really Mother's Day. You gonna have her pay on Mother's Day? I was like, what? As soon as she looked at the name of the card, she was like, oh. So it was kind of like I mean, I get it, but at the same time, it's like yeah, you need to keep your, you know what I'm saying, kept that to yourself. You lost the tip. You know what I'm saying? And the service was actually pretty good too. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh, she's pretty cool. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if she was just frustrated because I'm assuming she was a mother and she had to work. I don't know, but I don't know what it was. But you know what I'm saying? She lost a tip though. You know what I'm saying? And I don't even like the tip. You know what I'm saying? Because if when I go out to eat, if I pay the bill, whatever, whoever I'm with, if they pay the tip, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Or if I'm using a card, you know what I'm saying, I might put a couple of dollars. You know what I'm saying? I'm not big on tipping. I know that's wrong. And everybody like, you should tip. You know what I'm saying? Even when I go to the barber shop, I don't like tipping. And I do, but and then if I do tip out of, you really like hook me up. Like, oh man, that look good. Like, all right, I'm gonna tip you. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? She lost that tip though, because you know what I'm saying, she made it. She ain't caused a scene or nothing. Yeah, it wasn't everybody was all like, oh man, she cussing him out. But at the same time, I think she would have if she didn't realize. If I was like, yeah. If I didn't tell her to look at the name on the card, I think she would have probably, you know what I'm saying, blew up like dog, like. Cause she seen my mom pull out the card. She like, you really gonna have to pay on Mother's Day? Of all days, you gonna have to pay on Mother's Day. I'm like, lady, like. Oh man, but the look on her face when she seen, she like, oh, like, oh man, that was classic. That was a classic moment. I ain't gonna lie, that was classic. But at the same time, like I said, I do get where she coming from though, because she just seen her pulling, and she thought that she was paying for it, but you know what I'm saying. So I do get where she coming from though, but at the same time, sometimes you just need to mind your business, like. You know what I'm saying? So, but but shout out to all the mothers out there. You know what I'm saying? We're at like almost the 30-minute mark. So, I would just like to recite this poem again, like you say. Shout out to all the mothers out there. Happy Mother's Day weekend. You know what I'm saying? Enjoy y'all weekend. Hopefully y'all being pampered and stuff like y'all should be. And then you always get some people like, I know I did this episode about holidays, but every it seems like every holiday everybody got complained about something like, hey, Mother's Day. Every day is Mother's Day. Every day should be Mother's. Like, man, like, dog. Like, then when Father's Day come around, you got everybody like, oh, I'm a father too. Like, women trying to take, like, no, let us have our day. We let y'all have y'all day. And when Father's Day come around, everybody, oh, I'm a father too. Happy Father's Day to me. Like, what? Like, no. Then, like, it seems like every holiday somebody got something to complain about. Like, duh, like, you got this whole, like, 4th of July thing. Everybody, oh, no, Juneteenth, the 4th of July. Like, you can't just celebrate both. Like, man, to me, holidays not even about holidays. It's about spending time with family, you know what I'm saying? Food, spending time with family, you know what I'm saying? Like, the 4th of July, man, like, man, I ain't gonna lie, you know what I'm saying? Juneteenth is, like, that's, like, kind of new to me because I didn't even know nothing about Juneteenth that it came up, like, a few years ago, you know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like, oh, okay. You know what I'm saying? And then when I found out what it was about, I'm like, okay, whoop. So just celebrate both, like, dog. And then the 4th of July, that's just like, man, it's like nice. That's one of my favorite holidays, summer holidays, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like, barbecue, you know what I'm saying? Then, like you say, I explained about this in my last episode, but like my niece's birthday is July 3rd. So my sister threw like a party. She would throw a party for my niece's birthday / 4th of July birthday. Man, we have so much fun, you know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like, you know what I'm saying? Everybody like, no, we shouldn't celebrate the 4th of July. Like, skip y'all. Like, I'm going to do both, man. Like, dog. You know what I'm saying? But to me, everybody want to give, like, everybody make a big deal about Thanksgiving. Because everybody like, oh, it's pilgrims. I'm like, man, that's my favorite freaking holiday. Like, no, don't disrespect that. It ain't about, I don't give a damn what it's about. It's about football, family, and food. Like, come on, man. Everybody got something to say about Thanksgiving when it's not even about Thanksgiving to me. You know what I'm saying? It's about, like, family, football, and food. I don't give a damn if it's about pilgrims, and I ain't trying to get into history about it. You know what I'm saying? If that's the case, why the hell are we doing, everybody made Christmas about goddamn gifts and stuff when it ain't about the gifts? Like, come on. Like, but everybody wouldn't be all quiet then, you know what I'm saying? Because everybody breaking the deck trying to get everybody the gifts that they want for Christmas. But it ain't even about the gifts. Like, come on. But when Thanksgiving come around, like, oh, man, it's about pilgrims. Like, man, I don't give a damn. Like, I'm sorry, I'm getting off topic, you know what I'm saying? But I did a episode about holidays, you know what I'm saying? I'm sorry, I just had to get to talking and get to ranting and stuff, and then, especially about Thanksgiving, because everybody know I'm sensitive about Thanksgiving, because that's my favorite holiday, you know what I'm saying? And I don't even like to mention Christmas before Thanksgiving, you know what I'm saying? Like, dog. And then, like you say, I explained it in my last episode about holidays, but again, it's as my grandmother passed, you know what I'm saying, it just reminds me of the times when she used to cook and everything, you know what I'm saying, and cousins be over, you know what I'm saying, and we watch football, and it's just like, so I like to keep the tradition going, you know what I'm saying. All my sister's doing cooking, which is excellent cooking, and we just watch, you know what I'm saying, people come over, watch football, and, you know, I get wasted, you know what I'm saying, but it seems like every holiday somebody got something to say. Like, just, if you don't want to celebrate it, just shut the hell up and just keep it moving. Like, like we just had Cinco de Mayo, you know what I'm saying? Like, and everybody online, like, oh, I don't see how they'll celebrate. Like, that's for Mexican. I don't give a damn. Like, if you want to celebrate it, just celebrate it. If you don't, then just keep it moving. Like I kept forgetting it was Cinco de Mayo because I just traded. It was regular Monday to me because I went to work. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, oh, damn, it is Cinco de Mayo. And then, like, unless you like Southwest Detroit or something, because I mean, it was like streets was empty. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, I don't know what, it just seemed weird. Like Cinco de Mayo, usually, you know what I'm saying, you have a parade going or something, but it was like kind of weird. Like, people said it was stuff going on, but I just went to work. Went over my friend's house, you know what I'm saying? It was like a regular Monday, you know what I'm saying? But that's cool because I don't really celebrate Cinco de Mayo. But I'm not about to be blasting people like, oh, I don't know how you guys can celebrate Cinco. No. If you want to celebrate it, celebrate it. Like, if not, shut the fuck up. Like, nah, it's that simple. Like, I don't understand how people got something to say about every holiday. Like, dog, I'm not saying you can't say, you know what I'm saying, don't say nothing because, you know what I'm saying, you have right, you know, freedom of speech, you know what I'm saying, you have your rights. But I don't see how people be bashing every holiday. Like, come on, man. If you don't want to celebrate it, just don't celebrate it. Like, just keep it moving. Like I say in Cinco de Mayo, I just went to work. It was like a regular Monday. Like, and I was kind of upset about it because I'm like, damn, I should have got tequila or something. You know, shout out to the Mexicans or something like dog. But you know what I'm saying? That's here or there. You know what I'm saying? I did the episode about holidays, but I keep on getting off topic and taking away from others. So I'm sorry, but I get passionate about, you know what I'm saying, how especially things. Anyway. Like I say, shout out to all the mothers out there. You know what I'm saying? But before I go, I'm gonna try and recite this poem again. Hopefully, I don't butcher it like I did the first time. Uh, yeah, like you said, in my first episode, I recited a poem in case you want, didn't go back or wasn't or new to um my podcast, whatever. You know what I'm saying? My mom's passed away. I made a poem for her, like maybe a year after she passed. You know what I'm saying? And I, recited it because I put it on Facebook, and they were like, "Oh, that was good," But I didn't really like. It was like a status. I didn't really recite it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm thinking I can recite it. You know what I'm saying? On my first episode, 'cause it was about my mom. So it was a birthday weekend, and you know what I'm saying? I'm the type that I don't really like practice. You know what I'm saying? Even when it comes to like video games and stuff, I just jump into the game. They're like, "You ain't practice?" Like playing like Madden and stuff. Like my dad, like when we play Madden, you know what I'm saying? He'd be up there like, hours go in, you know what I'm saying? He just, doing plays, trick plays. I just go straight to the game. No, no. So I'm that type, you know what I'm saying? So I would like to recite this poem that I made for her, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I would like to recite this poem that I had for her, like made for her. So Mother's Day weekend, hopefully it comes out a lot better. Yeah. So it says the things I would do to replenish the ashes from this earth. Nothing can heal the pain, not even the plants I burn. Call me selfish, but I would like to have you back, even if it meant the world didn't turn. Instead, I have to settle for this dear mom letter. I mourn so much I don't know if the collars on my shirt can get any wetter. Living without you is equivalent to being flicked in the burbs with no registration. I love the days I can think of you a smile as a celebration. It is nice to see everyone alive and well, but deep down, you are the one I truly miss. I thank God I was able to give you one last goodnight kiss. I swear I love my mom and dad. I mean, my sister and dad. They are my amazing grace. But I wish I could build a staircase to heaven just to see your face. Love and miss you, alligator. It may be a while, but this crocodile can't wait to see you later. So I had that, I had wrote that like years after she passed. Oh, not years, like maybe the year after she passed or whatever. And it was around this time too, because it was around Mother's Day. I think it was around her birthday. I don't know. I think I should have posted it on Mother's Day, but I think it was like a week or two before Mother's Day. I'm like, dang, I should have put it on Mother's Day, but so here we are. So hopefully it came out a lot better. Because the first time I did it, it kind of it was terrible. Hopefully it came out better this time. I don't know, but so I would like to end it on that note. I would like to say again, Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers here or up in heaven. Um, Hopefully the ones that are here. Hopefully you guys enjoy your weekend, enjoy the Mother's Day, and just enjoy it, take it all in. So with that being said, I'd like to thank everyone for listening. If you like what you heard, the newcomers, if you like what you heard, please hit the subscribe button and please spread the word.